Have you ever thought about how extraordinary it is that you've encountered the Lotus Sutra in this life? Have you ever paused and realized that the simple act of reading, chanting, or even hearing this sacred scripture connects you to an ancient lineage of wisdom, compassion, and unimaginable merit? Welcome back to our channel, where we explore timeless spiritual truths to illuminate your path through this modern world. Today's video is dedicated to revealing the profound nobility and rarity of your connection with the Lotus Sutra, a teaching that transcends time and space and places you among the most fortunate beings to ever walk this earth. There are countless people who have entered the spiritual path. Many meditate, chant, perform rituals, and seek guidance in various traditions. Yet very few have the karmic fortune to genuinely receive, hold, and live the teachings of the Lotus Sutra. Why is that? What makes this particular sutra so different, so sacred, so majestic in its expression of the Dharma, and more importantly, what does it mean for you to be someone who holds this sutra in your heart? The Lotus Sutra, or Sandharma Puandyorika Sutra, is often referred to as the King of Sutras in Mahayana Buddhism. It is believed to be among the final and most complete teachings of the Buddha before his parinirvana. The Buddha reveals the one vehicle, the truth that all sentient beings possess the Buddha nature and that all paths ultimately led to Buddhahood. This is not merely an inspiring metaphor. It is a literal transformation of your highest potential. To truly receive the Lotus Sutra is not simply to read its words. It is to awaken to a truth so vast, so luminous, that it shifts the entire axis of your existence. It speaks directly to your deepest essence, not as a flawed, struggling person, but as a future Buddha. The sutra does not flatter, it awakens. In one of the key passages, the Buddha declares, "If there are good men and good women who, having heard this sutra, accept and uphold it, read and recite it, explain and copy it, they should be known as being dispatched by the Buddha himself, ere walking the path of the Bodhisattvas. They are those who will one day become Buddhas." Imagine the weight of that statement. Not a symbolic promise, but a direct transmission from the Buddha, identifying you, the one who holds this teaching, as someone handpicked to walk the path to awakening. But why is this sutra so rarely encountered? Why do so many devout spiritual practitioners live entire lifetimes without even hearing its name? The answer lies in the concept of karmic readiness. The Lotus Sutra is not entertainment. It is not philosophy. It is a direct transmission of Buddhahood, and not all beings are ready to receive it. It is said that even hearing the name of the Lotus Sutra implies you have planted countless seeds of merit in past lives, made offerings to infinite Buddhas, and practiced compassion for eons. So, if you find yourself drawn to this sutra, if its words stir your heart, even if you don't fully understand them, rejoice. You are rare. You are blessed. You are walking a path that has been lit by the Buddha's own vow. The symbolism of the lotus is crucial here. The lotus flower grows in the mud-diced waters, yet it blooms unstained, pure, and luminous. This is you. This is your path. You may live in a world filled with suffering, corruption, injustice, and delusion, and yet the Lotus Sutra reminds you, you are not defined by your environment. You are not limited by your past. You have within you the capacity to awaken fully, completely, magnificently. The stories and parables woven throughout the sutra, this theme of hidden potential shines brilliantly. The parable of the burning house, the magic city, the priceless jewel in the robe, all of these stories are reflections of one great truth: you already possess everything you need. The treasure is not out there, It is within you, buried beneath layers of fear, doubt, and forgetfulness. Let's consider what it truly means to receive and uphold the Sutra. It's not about ritual alone. To uphold the Lotus Sutra means to live with the understanding that every being is a future Buddha. Means treating others, even those who harm you, as beings on the path to enlightenment. Means holding faith when others ridicule your beliefs. Means cultivating compassion in the face of cruelty and wisdom in the face of confusion. There was once a nun who felt unworthy. Despite years of practice, he felt he had not progressed when he heard the Lotus Sutra and its message that anyone can attain Buddhahood. Tears streamed down her face. "I thought I was too broken," he said, "but this sutra told me I was already whole." That is the power of the Dharma. It does not demand perfection. It calls forth the perfection already within you. The Lotus Sutra speaks not only to individuals, but to the collective awakening of all beings. It envisions a world where hatred gives way to harmony, where ignorance gives way to insight, where all beings, human, animal, visible, and invisible, are united in a single purpose awakening. And here's the truth. Every time you chant a line from the sutra, every time you explain it to a friend, every time you carry its message in your heart, you are contributing to that vision. You are helping to turn the wheel of Dharma. You are helping to awaken the world. You may think, "I'm just an ordinary person. What difference can I make?" But the sutra says otherwise. Says that those who uphold it are not ordinary. They are extraordinary. The world may not recognize it, but in the eyes of the Dharma, you are already radiant. Buddhism teaches that this life is precious and rare. To be born as a human, to have access to the teachings, to have the capacity for introspection, this is no small thing. To encounter the Lotus Sutra within this already rare life is to win the spiritual lottery, not because you are better than others, but because you now have the key to remembering who you truly are. And with that comes responsibility, not pressure, but sacred duty. Live in alignment with this truth, to live with dignity, with awareness, with joy, to know that even your smallest actions, a smile, a kind word, a silent prayer, are ripples in the ocean of awakening. So, if you ever feel lost, return to the sutra. If you feel afraid, read its verses. If you feel unworthy, remember its promise. You are not alone. The Buddha is with you. The Dharma surrounds you. The Senhak, seen and unseen, walks beside you. You are part of something timeless, vast, and luminous. And the more you embody this truth, the more you will inspire others, not with dogma, but with presence, not by preaching, but by being. As we come to the end of this journey together, I invite you to pause and reflect. What does it mean to you personally to be someone who upholds the Lotus Sutra? How has this teaching transformed your life, your perspective, your path? We'd love to hear your story in the comments. Share with us even a small insight, a moment of faith, a question from your heart. This is how we grow. This is how we build a community rooted in truth and compassion. If this message touched your heart, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and consider supporting us by becoming a member. Your presence makes this journey possible. And above all, remember this: the Lotus Sutra lives not only in temples and texts, but in you. Every act of compassion, every moment of awareness, every step on the path, you are the living sutra. Jai on. Thank you for watching this video.